What in the world? Oh my gosh. It's the We Book It Podcast Boys in the building.
Yo.
What's good, y'all? It's a Saturday night, and your boys been done nothing for the last 3 to 4 hours but watch wrestling. I am your host, Virgil, and Naomi has a BBL. That is Big Daddy C. He is Live Morgan Sugar Daddy.
Look, we're not gonna start this, man. We're not gonna start this, all right?
Fam, listen, you can argue all you want. I really don't give a damn. That's a BBL, bro. I know a BBL when I see one. That's a BBL, dog. BBL Naomi.
Move.
Are you worried about me making it through the podcast?
Oh God.
Oh,
Talking about
man.
it don't jiggle. What the hell you mean it don't jiggle? Look what you
don't-
got
okay.
on, man. Ass don't jiggle in every outfit you got on, man. Ass don't jiggle in every outfit that a female has on, bro.
Look, here's what I'm trying to tell you.
You think ass don't jiggle when they got them damn tight ass leather outfits on in Saudi Arabia? No.
Becky Lynch's
Okay.
does.
But go ahead, man. That pancake ass you got. Are you kidding me? Really? Come on, man.
Dude, it's a BBL, bro. It has no. Listen.
The Aunt Jemima pancake ass. Are you killing me, bro? Like really? Like come on, man. You really gonna mention Becky Lynch? Come on,
dude.
Man.
Okay,
Go ahead,
first and
man.
foremost,
let's get the show started, man. Let's go, man.
First and foremost, put some respect on Becky Lynch's booty. Secondly,
Becky Lynch,
dog, listen, let me tell you something. You're not hearing me out.
Becky
though,
with the flat ass.
Okay,
Becky with the
Bailey.
flat ass, not Becky with the good hair.
Bailey's jiggle all the time, and whatever she wearing.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
And
Bailey be squatting, bro. Like she worked for her ass.
But she got the little dents and crevices too, dog.
Like,
that's the thing. Naomi's stuff is too perfect, brother. Trying to tell you. It's a it's a nice BBL. Whoever Naomi's doctor is did a very good job. I'm just telling y'all it's a BBL. And until I hear from her mouth alone that it ain't, it is.
This is how we start the show off, man. We talking about asses and BBLs, man.
Trying to see how this show starts.
Y'all be saying I need a cold shower, man. Y'all be saying I need a cold shower, man. Mike need one, man. He talking about
nobody's already
Skidly. Oh, tragedy.
Like,
we all need a cold shower. Chill.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Anyways, welcome in everybody that's viewing this show.
She ain't did nothing to nobody.
Hey, I'm trying to open the show up, sir. Thank you. Don't squash the lead. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to our live reactions of what was an unforgettable Money in the Bank 2024. Right now, the press conference is still going on after the show. But thank you for tuning in. And those of you that's going to tune in after the press conference, we appreciate you guys so much. Fellas, this show was stacked. It was so much going on. First and foremost, we got to start with the most important topic of all the topics. That is that the GOAT, John Cena, showed up tonight and announced his retirement / farewell tour is happening starting January 1st. When Raw debuts on Netflix, you will see John Cena, and we only get the man for 4 months, and then it's over.
Porn drinking one for you there, Virgil.
It's about time.
I know this one hits you the hardest.
About time. Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. First and foremost, Cena's the GOAT. Secondly, this is going to be a run for the ages. And if he comes anywhere, if he don't you start with me. If he comes anywhere near St. Louis or anywhere near Chicago, best believe I'm paying top dollar to be there. And not AJ Francis either. Listen, it's going to be a great run for Cena. He has had one of the most storied careers of all time. I'm actually going to do a separate show by myself, strictly talking about the greatness of John Cena. So you guys be on the lookout for that. We're going to highlight some. We're going to talk some of his highlights, some of his greatest moments. And like I said, we're going to dedicate that show strictly to John Cena.
Don't forget the towel, bro. Like, don't forget the towel, man.
Hey.
Lotion probably on the desk right now.
Hey. Listen. Carl, you're supposed to be my homie, bro. Pick a lane, brother. Come on. How you on this with me?
I'm sorry.
I am with bro. Like, you talking about doing a whole segment, bro? Like, come on, man.
It's not a whole segment. It's one show dedicated to the greatness that is John Cena.
Oh, one show. He said one show, not a segment. Oh, as if that's any fucking better. Oh, but go ahead. Go crazy. Go crazy.
Hey, shout out to those that are watching us live right now. The fellas are on one tonight. They've all been drinking, so please bear with them as they hate on me and the GOAT John Cena. However, fellas, what is your live reaction? What is your live reaction to the news that John Cena is going to hang up the jorts, the baseball cap, and the multicolored shirts here after WrestleMania?
It's about time. He's been teasing it for a while now that his body's starting to break down. He's not really been active in the business, and I'm happy for him. He's getting a farewell tour. How many wrestlers can we say have had a farewell tour?
And went out on their own.
Exactly. He'd be the first, and honestly, he deserves it. He's done a lot for the company from start to the end, and I'm excited to see what he does, post retirement too. Is he going to be in a producer role like The Rock right now and maybe do some stuff? Who knows? But I'm happy for him. I'm excited to see what his next career is going to be with wrestling, because we know he's already got the acting stuff going on. I'm a huge fan of Peacemaker. That's a great series.
Are you now? Are you even bigger fan of John Cena's career wrestling?
No. But anyways, continuing on. I'm excited for him.
Hey, man. Hey, look. Y'all lucky I got church tomorrow, because I got some choice words for all of y'all.
Got pastries.
CM Punk is currently at the press conference.
Oh, gosh. Okay, folks. You guys going to get our live reaction to Punk and his pastries right now.
Let me get the laptop.
Hater of the year. Hey.
Retirement. I saw you guys wrestle at Night of Champions 2012. I'm sure you had a backstage interaction after he made that announcement. What did you guys talk about? I'd love to hear you speak about what he's meant to your career.
So I texted him right away, and I said, "Don't leave before you say hi to me." And he texted, "Have a good one tonight." And I immediately took that as piss off, I'm leaving. So I know he's busy. He's filming Peacemaker, so I figured he was leaving right away. I was pleasantly surprised to run into him afterwards. And I told him, I'll be the guy that drags him out of
He
retirement.
makes reference. There you go.
This retirement that he says he's going to adhere to, and this is it. And when the final one happens, that's going to be it. Like, 15 years, I'll drag him out of retirement. But
Let's go. CM Punk versus John Cena. One of his greatest rivals, folks. You heard it right there from CM Punk. He will pull him out of retirement. John Cena will never be done.
Oh man, get a room.
You're a hater. Why? Why do you hate John
Get
Cena so much?
get a room, man. I don't hate the man, bro. Like, it just be the Cena fans, man. Be killing me.
What did I do besides talk about the greatness that is John Cena?
This man ain't wrestled in God knows how long. He popped right.
You finna
He popped
get,
right back on the scene.
but you finna get 4 months of nothing but Cena, nothing but. Gonna qualify for the Royal Rumble, gonna qualify for WrestleMania, gonna qualify for the Elimination Chamber, gonna qualify for it all.
Who qualifies for the Royal Rumble?
You said what?
That was it.
I thought everybody qualifies for the Royal Rumble.
No, not
That was
everybody.
it?
I qualify for the Royal Rumble. I'm just saying.
You qualify for that midget wrestling. That's what you
Nobody trying
qualify
to see
for.
no damn
Micro
Sam
wrestling,
Roberts.
and it's called Little People. We gotta be PC, all right? I've watched multiple Little People reality shows. They prefer the terminology Little People. Just saying.
Little people.
So it would have been better if I said this, but I always look for Superman.
I don't know how far I'm ahead of you guys, but yeah, Sam Roberts just popped up, so I have to close my laptop.
Who doesn't like Superman? And that's what I mean when you
Also,
talk about God, you got
Doing right now,
when you talk about me, you gotta talk
why
about God.
came to El Garage and
That moment, like that night, you see
in my
that was
car,
the best moment of my career. I
We're
feel
enjoying-
fortunate to have had a
I invited
career where
but
I
no one
can
showed up.
share
Someone went to go
I think a lot of other
5
people
and
might
can.
argue that
and no
too.
one else
There's the
responded.
pipe bomb,
My,
there's money in the bank. There's,
By the way,
I-
I
most
bought
recently
aged
is
crab
Survivor's
dip from Schnucks for you.
I'm always going to be tied to John Cena.
Wait, what?
Wait, what happened?
Is the
I bought
greatest
Wait,
aged
what?
crab dip specifically for you.
God damn it! Wait, okay, all right.
Hold it for me.
So the last time I got crab dip from
We don't
there,
want you to try.
I don't know if they got a new one or not, but like it wasn't the one I had last
Steve
time.
Fall from 10 Count Media. Question earlier today.
Like, I don't think they had the Cajun
trending
one.
on Twitter
It-
and all these snapping.
sometimes
And
I got
they
the
thought
three
she
pack,
would show up
and
and screw
sometimes
over
I
that.
got
You did that. Do you think we'll ever see you and
That-
AJ in a ring together?
So it just depends which one you get.
He's getting a
I'm
donut.
almost tempted to like, order this.
I
on
appreciate
DoorDash
the
right
question. You would have to ask my wife, but she's not here. She's taking care of Larry.
Curious.
now. Larry.
I don't want to fall in the
This man
trap of
is
saying
a lot
never
of
say never. I
not
don't want to give
fat.
people false hope.
You're breaking in and out, brother.
Oh, can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
This could
All
happen.
right.
Looks probably closed right
I'm
now.
curious
they
with
closed.
Punk.
This is a brave new
This
world.
man eats a lot of
Look at them
pastries.
all.
How is he
A
not
lot of
cut?
people thought I was going to show up. You know, it's really all on her. She's busy. I'm super proud of her. She's doing her own thing. She's got I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this stuff. She's got a production company started up. She's writing TV, movies, all kinds of stuff. And I laughably always say I'm a bad husband because I never know what project she's talking about. Oh, I have a meeting, and I'm like, with who? Is it Netflix? Is it Hulu? Is it CBS? I don't know. She's got so many irons and so many different fires. I will say, as a fan of hers, would love to see it.
Last question over here.
Hey, podcast.
Come on, man. Now, if they don't have Drew come out and say something,
Where are we on the rehab? This is the most physical we've seen you been since the Royal Rumble. Where are we clear to wrestle next month? What's the deal there?
I like to keep people in suspense. I will say that I feel great and I'm ready to go. And there are things in place to protect me against myself that I wish were in place, 10 years ago. But we don't need to talk about the past.
he had a brace on his arm when he attacked him, but he doesn't have a brace on now.
Yeah.
He's got the copper sleeve on, like Brett Favre.
John, the fans.
Bro.
He's more or less
Hopefully he's not stealing millions from poor Mississippians, but
I'm coming back to enjoy all these moments that were robbed from me when I got injured. And shit happens. It's a contact sport.
Bro, come on.
But I've been working very, very hard to rush the rehab and come back. But behind me has supported it, but they've also been like, we're not in a hurry. And I love that.
So how do you explain Drew McIntyre coming to look for him?
I mean, yeah.
And then he's right here, and he don't come out.
maybe it's gonna be another coach segment. They've been jumping back and forth a lot in this.
Really nostalgic about the time he was over his time. It really brought me back.
I think they want to save the chaos for Monday Night Raw.
Exciting. I think he did that just for me. I appreciate him.
Back to CM Punk, Adrian Hernandez with Unlikely. I know a lot of questions were asked about John Cena. For you to return today at the pay-per-view at the event that you made famous, honestly, how does that feel?
Feels like it was meant to be. Like it feels like I was supposed to be here to witness that, and I'm glad I was. And there's been
The people that are watching don't want to see you dance, Fritos. Stop it.
I'm trying to entertain folks. Us watching the ring.
Folks, as soon as CM Punk walks off the stage, I will turn my TV off and the show will actually begin. We apologize.
It's just funny the way the world works sometimes.
For now, you get drunken Fritos dancing.
Supposed to be here for that.
Oh, gosh.
By the way, I got third place in a bachelorette twerk contest. Just so you know,
I'll do one more.
I am a qualified dancer.
One more. Right up front here.
You said third place in what?
Don't.
In a bachelorette twerk contest.
You're hilarious. Don't old boy. Don't CM Punk look like old boy off The Walking Dead?
Mm-hmm.
That's so crazy.
No, you're talking about
What is that? Rum chata?
Rick, I can see it.
Ooh, no comment.
Ooh.
Yeah. Should have drank it while it was still cold. It's been sitting here for a minute. Yeah, it's rum chata, peppermint bark.
If anybody wants any tin, you know to find me.
Yeah.
That's it? Really?
I feel like it's right.
Boo! Should have did my show. Look at this.
Do you see?
I actually like that better than a regular rum chata.
Peppermint rum chata, folks. You heard it here first. Big Daddy C loves peppermint rum chata. All right, folks. So we won't keep you too long. We want to go ahead and get the show started. So Big C, what is your thoughts on John Cena announcing he is retiring from the WWE after WrestleMania in Las Vegas?
You talking about me? Oh, just any of us respond? Or
They already
He
answered,
said
bro. I
Big
said Big
Daddy.
Daddy C.
You're Big Daddy C.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm cool with it, man. You know, last hurrah. You know, obviously, we know Coach and Frito's already talked about what he's done for, you know, just the company itself. Dating all the way back, 02, 03. And so, you know, just going from the Doctor of Thugonomics to Chain Gang Soldier, to C Nation. I will admit, like the early days of Cena, I was a fan. So it wasn't until the C Nation era of Cena I kind of jumped ship. I was like, I'm good. And especially when he was going against Orton. Orton was a terror. That was my boy, still my boy. But yeah, I'm cool with it, man. You know, I'm gonna give respect where respect is due. You know, anytime a wrestler that you grew up watching, you know, he calls it quits. You that's when you start to enjoy the last hurrah that he has. So I'm cool with it. I'm just the fans like Mike, you know, that drools at everything that Cena does. That's where the
respects
problem
greatness.
comes in. Okay, it's like You guys are just as bad as LeBron fans, man. Like
You are a
it's
LeBron
crazy,
fan.
man. You know how you feel about LeBron fans? That's exactly how I feel about Cena fans.
Let me tell
That
you
is
something.
the best I've ever heard of.
Yeah, bro.
No, it's BS is what it is, and I
You said
expect
what?
better from you, Coachman.
No, he's right there. It's
That was great.
Fritos.
LeBron, Tom Brady, and John Cena fans. They're all, in the same fan club.
All right, and you're
Hey,
muted.
wait. Hey.
And you're muted also. Okay, so what I think is going to happen is that John Cena.
No.
No. You going back on mute. Anyways, what I think is going to happen is that John Cena.
Fritos mentioned Tom Brady. No. He mentioned something about
No.
Tom Brady.
It's not your time. It's not your time, sir. Anyways, listen. John Cena, 16-time world heavyweight champion. He carried the company on his back for over 10 years. Main event after main event after main event. He carried the company through one of the hardest times that they ever had. Like I said, you cannot say enough good things about this man. Such a giver, such a giving wrestler, a leader in the locker room, somebody that cared for the other superstars, that tried to help them as well. John Cena is going to be sorely missed in that WWE locker room, but hopefully he comes back in another role or capacity. And yeah, I mean, just you can't say enough about it. But yeah, be on the lookout for that John Cena episode, guys. It's gonna be strictly all John Cena, and it's gonna be an amazing episode. I'm excited for it. So
Trash.
And these gentlemen are haters, but that's okay. So, all right, I'm going to unmute them now. And yeah, so like I said, so they can begin to speak again, and we'll go from there. So Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. What a night for these individuals, folks. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest was the World Heavyweight Championship match. Drew McIntyre obviously won Money in the Bank and then did exactly what he said he was going to do, which that men's Money in the Bank match was lame compared to the women's Money in the Bank match. It did not have as many spots, and it was way too quick. But it ended the way that I guess we all thought it was supposed to end. No run-ins from Logan Paul, no run-ins from the Wyatt Six, none of that. It literally was a straightforward match, which Drew McIntyre, in turn, in the end, came out and won. So, what did you guys think about that men's Money in the Bank ladder match?
Overall, a little disappointed.
Yeah.
I thought we're going to get Logan Paul interference with LA Knight to set up for SummerSlam for their match.
Yep.
I thought we're going to get Wyatt Six interference with Gable, maybe Jay.
Yep.
With them. Then with Punk, I'm happy for the way it did interference. I also thought maybe AJ was involved.
Wait. Don't blow your load just yet. We're only talking Money in the Bank, sir. Not the other part yet.
I know. No Diddy.
Full Diddy. But I also thought maybe Larry was going to get involved.
Don't blow your load. God, that is crazy.
But for the money,
I hate you. Money, you're supposed to be my man, but I hate you. Tonight, between
some stuff, bro,
and Bird, we have to fight. Between me, you, and Bird, we got to fight, bro. It's gonna have to happen because y'all been on my head since John Cena came out earlier in Money in the Bank.
Oh my God, crazy!
Fine, I am muting myself. Somebody else narrate the rest of this.
Go ahead.
I'll jump in now. Yeah, I was expecting a lot more interference. I thought for sure Logan Paul was going to be there just to build more heat and everything. But, I mean, it is what it is. It did have some cool spots. I was kind of surprised they went with Drew just because of the cold shot that he did. I thought maybe that could backfire against him. But they went that route instead. And then I was really thinking Mello was going to pull out a victory because he was kind of waiting in the wings a lot, and that just seemed kind of with his heel character that he's just waiting. He waits for the right time to jump in, and it seemed like he was doing that. But, yeah, all in all, it was an okay match. The women's matches was definitely hands down better, but we'll talk about that later.
Also, I thought a little bit more Jay was going to be a lot better with him being heavily marketed into the match. Yet, the outcome with Drew, which I believe was the right outcome to build up their match, especially with the spoiler Bad Blood pay-per-view being announced in October. Close to my birthday, by the way. So,
We got bad blood.
All right,
hey,
and for that, you're coming off the screen. You're done. You're done. Move from stage just for that comment. You sit in timeout. You sit in timeout until the next topic. We don't even want to hear what you say about this. Anyways,
also Bad
what?
Blood announced Atlanta, Georgia, October 6th, 5th. That is 3 days after my birthday. So if you guys want to send me birthday gifts, whatever. Just saying.
Send you a pack of zinc or whatever it's called. Zen.
Yes.
Zinc.
Send me a pack of Zins. You know how hard it is to find Zins these
This
days?
is zinc?
I said
is
Bro.
zinc. Yo, what?
It
What
is
is
so
wrong with you,
un-American
man?
right now.
I said zinc.
So damn hard.
All right, folks. Shout out to those that are watching us live right now. We just having a good night. Hopefully, you guys pulled up a drink. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the pay-per-view, and hopefully, you're enjoying our show
I did
as
not mean
well.
to say zinc.
Because these mugs are crazy. All right,
Drop the C.
after Drew McIntyre won the Money in the Bank, he held his promise. He was going to cash in that night, and he was walking out World Heavyweight Champion. He has an unsuccessful cash in. He tried to make it a triple threat match. First and foremost, good call not having him hold on to the briefcase for a long time. I mean, Damian Priest just held on to that briefcase for such a long time, and it just got overly used. I mean, Drew didn't waste any time. He tried to cash in. He made it a triple threat match, and literally, boom, here you go. Like I said, the match it goes into a triple threat match. Drew looks like he's finna get the win. He's working over Seth Rollins, and then literally, CM Punk comes out of nowhere and once again costs Drew McIntyre the World Heavyweight Championship. Second time in 3 weeks that he has cost this man the World Heavyweight Championship, and I mean, it's just unbelievable. Drew after the show went ballistic in the post PLE show, and like I said, it's just been one thing after another. Literally having to be held back and restrained, even elbowed Adam Pearce in the face. So we really don't know what's going to happen with Drew, if there's going to be repercussions for that. I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, it's been all bad. What did you guys make of that singles into a triple threat match cash in? And I mean, just like what I mean, Michael Cole was literally in shock the rest of the night. Like, couldn't believe that CM Punk did it again, cost that man championship again.
I loved it. Honestly, like, I mean, we all kind of expected it. Like, CM Punk we wasn't sure if he was gonna like show up that night, like show up tonight, or if Drew try to cash in, at a later time. But Punk was gonna show up at some point in time, like whenever Drew has a chance to win a world title, or if he does win, or CM Punk is gonna find a way to make sure that Drew does not leave, go home as a champion. So it's just it was inevitable, and I feel like now they can really truly go into SummerSlam, with those two, or it could be a triple threat match because Seth was kind of pissed off as well at CM Punk, because of the fact that now with Seth losing, Seth can no longer challenge for the world title as long as Priest is world champion. But obviously he won't be world champion after SummerSlam. So Seth won't have to wait long to go back for the world title. But I think there's something there with those two, knowing the past, knowing the real life heat that they have, off the screen. And now you can really go back to that. They kind of teased it. I think that was supposed to be the feud before Punk got hurt, and so now they had to, pull up, go a pivot with that whole situation. Now you can go back to it, Now you got like a triple threat situation. You got two people that hate Punk pretty much, and so now they gonna be fighting to see who gets at Punk the most, and so like first, and so I think now you created a whole new like dynamic with this feud, and so I loved every bit of it, so I'm good with it.
Agreed. 1,000% agreed. What do you guys think? What do you think is next, Fritos, Coachman?
You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Hey,
Hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, hey.
That's CM Punk, hater of the year.
I love it.
No.
If for those younger viewers that didn't know, that was a Dave Chappelle reference. Look it up. It's a great skit, by the way. But hater.
Well, wasn't
It was the
not to
player.
cut you off, but just a quick question. Didn't Drew like legitimately injure him
Yeah.
Yes.
at the Royal Rumble? Like it
Yes.
was legit. Okay.
Yes.
So I mean so technically Drew started the shit.
Yes. Yes.
I love everything about this feud, from all the little petty bullshit antics that they do to each other, and I think this is going to be the main event for Bad Blood. I mean, they will have a match claim depending on Punk's injury, and sorry, just keep trying to make sure there's nothing cool happening with Triple H here, but at some point, there's going to be a moment where Punk's going to be back in the World Heavyweight contention. There was a shot with him, holding the title and looking at the title.
He looked good with the belt too.
Yep. And I do believe that Priest is going to be involved in that too. Because you could see after the match, after Punk got involved, Priest was upset that Punk got, did everything to McIntyre. So at some point, maybe some retaliation from Priest's side as well as Seth's side onto Punk. So I don't know what's going to happen with the World Heavyweight title, because you got 5 guys right now. You got Gunther, you've got Seth, you've got Damon, you've got Drew, and you've got Punk. 5 guys. So it's going to be interesting.
Take it back to they need to take it back to 2011 and do a championship scramble match.
Hell no.
But
6-man
No.
match like at Armageddon.
No. Ooh. I can see
Why
that.
is coming up some good books?
Come on, man. Championship scramble me right now.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Somebody gets thrown off the top of the Hell in the Cell and into a truck of wood chips or whatever Rikishi fell in. That's the only logical way we can go about this. But
it's the only way we can get it done.
They got a more stable Hell in the Cell structure now, so it'll work.
But in all seriousness, I think this is just building for. It's just that long-term booking going forward, because you can go literally either way with this. You can still keep focusing on Drew and Punk, or you can start expanding it to Seth. Maybe even now Priest gets involved. Maybe Balor gets involved with it. Somehow.
I mean, Balor did have that little shot when Priest said, "Mind your business," when they're in the Judgment Day locker room. So Balor might be involved in the World Heavyweight, so it might be a 6-man
Hell in a Cell.
You know what? I dig it.
It's
Talking
something
about SummerSlam?
time. So why not bring it back? Especially, I won't say it's Bad Blood would be the most reasonable time to do it, but I don't.
No, I think Finn he costs Priest the title at SummerSlam, which will cause them to have a match at Bad Blood. I mean, it writes itself pretty much based on what's been happening.
Write that down.
It writes itself.
You gotta have your feuds at Bad Blood. Yep.
Yeah, it gotta, like, if you're gonna bring back that pay-per-view, you gotta have some real messed up rivalries going on. And so I think Finn Finn and Priest finally go 1-1 against each other at Bad Blood. I don't know what kind of match it's going to be, but I think that's what's going to happen. SummerSlam. Finn calls Priest the title based on Priest saying, "Hey, I don't need y'all. Y'all need me," and that'll be that. So,
Good call, Big Daddy.
See,
that will never not be awkward. I want y'all to know that. Anyways. So this is your live review reactions of Money in the Bank 2024. Thank you all for everybody that is tuning in live, whether you're on X or you are on YouTube. We appreciate you. If you have any comments, any questions, any thoughts, please do not hesitate to comment below on your screen. We will read them live here. We will answer them if they're questions for us. We want everybody to join in with us on this. So moving right along, Tiffy time turned into Tiffy in the Bank. Guys, we saw it. We called it. We said she looked great with that Money in the Bank briefcase. She already said in her post media scrum that she is going to bedazzle it and put some diamonds and make it pink. So it will be fit for Tiffy once she has it. So yeah. What did you guys think of the women's Money in the Bank match? I think was head and shoulders better than the men's Money in the Bank match. The men's Money in the Bank match was to a means to an end or to help a story, whereas the women's Money in the Bank match was a showcase for the women to come out and show what they have. I mean, all these women, Io Sky, and Zoe Stark, and obviously BBL Naomi. And all the rest of them, like I said, they just all came out and showed what they had, and it was just a really, really, really great showing. Even Chelsea taking that bump and falling over into two tables. I mean, like I said, it was great. It was great. Those women showed up and showed out. What did you guys think of the women's Money in the Bank, and what do you think of Tiffy time turning into Tiffy in the Bank?
I think it's probably the strongest match on the card so far. And I give it to all the wrestlers, and I give it to Triple H for how they booked it. I honestly thought that they were going to give it to Chelsea, just give it to one Canadian, because Sammy's got that curse in Canada of losing matches. So if they're going to give Sammy the loss, they were going to give Chelsea the win, which I was fine with that. But reverse it, give it to Tiffy time. I'm happy with that. It's going to be fun. It's also gonna be interesting with how they're gonna do it too, since her and Nia have that friendship and that alliance together. It's gonna be weird and see how they're gonna book that in the future, because we know Nia's gonna win in SummerSlam, but what's gonna happen with Tiffy? So it's gonna be a little
big ass.
My wise man, your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was the best match of the night, in my opinion. I thought everything was great. It was really the unpredictability of it that I think what made it great, besides the fact that we kind of knew Io Sky wasn't going to win. I think she was the obvious no answer. Maybe Naomi was kind of a long shot, but you still kind of had hope for her. Just the spots that they pulled off during that were unbelievable. There were a couple of botches there, especially from Zoe Stark. Oh, man, that was brutal.
The ladder that we talked about with Io pulling.
Oh, yeah, Io pulling the ladder. I'm sure the other ladder was...
Concussion University, boy. That is crazy.
Yeah, it was just hands down the best of the night, and it just hats off to all the women that performed in that. They showed off true athleticism, and at the end of the day, Tiffy time reigned supreme, and that was the right call. I said this a couple weeks ago that I thought that Tiffany Stratton was going to win because of how they were booking Nia and Tiffany together. I thought that would make that's going to make a great storyline going forward with when Nia beats Bayley at SummerSlam. So hats off to the women. Hats off to Triple H for good production. I want to know who were the producers behind that match, because I want to tip my hat to them. as well. Just great all the way around.
I know it wasn't Trish. I know that.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a great match. C, did you already give your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's the match of the night for me. After that, I was like, hey, good luck, Cody, y'all following up on that one, because because that match is match of the night. So I mean, I didn't like, man, just the spots, it was a lot better spots. And then when they brought out the tables, man, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
we we
Crowd pleasing
we.
moment.
I was like,
But
we got
yeah,
tables,
yeah.
we got
Crowd
tables in the
crowd
ladder
pleasing moment
match
by
for
BBL
a
and
women
Naomi.
with the women, bro. I'm like, okay. I was like, yeah, somebody going through these, it's gonna be GGs for them. and so yeah, I think yeah, it was a great match, man. I would have preferred that a couple of people not be in that match. Chelsea Green and EO, um, Sky. I would have preferred that they not be in the match.
Gary,
But
Canadian legend Chelsea Green.
pretty sure there's other Canadian stars, on the roster. But we'll talk about that another time.
I can count one hand.
But yeah, it was a great match. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know when Tiffany's gonna cash in. I don't think it's gonna be at SummerSlam. Probably be at a later time. But we'll see what happens with that. But I'm glad Tiffany won.
Rumble.
If it wasn't her that was gonna win, I would have preferred either Naomi, or who else? Who else was in it? Yeah, just Naomi. But yeah, either Naomi or Tiffy. It would have been only two I would have preferred to win the match.
Right on. Yeah. So once again, Tiffany Stratton, we will follow her story on the SmackDown Blue brand to see when and where she chooses to cash in. But congratulations to her on her moment in the sun. First of many moments in the sun. Tiffany Stratton is going to be around for a long time, folks. She's young.
Yes, sir.
She's hot. She's fresh. Like I said, and she hasn't even begun to do her feuds yet. She hasn't even gotten into Bianca and Jade and mixing it up with them and all of this stuff. Like, she's just getting started. It's going to be really, really fun to see what she can do. Last and not least, because I'm not covering the IC title match, because Sami Zayn won the IC title match, guys. Great for him. I mean, it was
bullshit. That was.
Yeah,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I thought if anything. Oh, go ahead, Coach.
Listen, I understand Sammy winning it in his home country and everything, but the way that you're building up Braun Breaker, either don't have him in the match or have Sammy win by disqualification somehow, and make Braun look even more deadlier, if that's possible.
Or a schoolboy or something like that, where Braun hits like the turnbuckle with his hand, or just Sammy just rolls him up real quick, and yeah, something like that. I would have preferred that, but I didn't think he was gonna win clean with the finisher. I didn't think they were gonna go that route.
That just, I mean, we were watching that together, and I just said,
we did,
and I sent it in our group chat too. I said that's some bullshit, because that's just, you just killed the momentum of Braun Breaker when he was red hot.
Killed is a strong word, Coach.
I won't say they killed it. I would say, if anything, they could treat it like a Brock Lesnar situation where Brock loses, or like just awesome BS. Like, remember when he lost to Cena at Extreme Rules? Cena hit it with the oh yeah, but yeah, in 2012 when Brock first came back, him and Cena had a Extreme Rules match, and Cena basically hit him with the chains in his face, and then gave him the attitude adjustment on the steel steps and won. So fast forward to 2013, Brock Lesnar beat the hell out of him at SummerSlam. It was no contest. Like, German suplexes, man, like the birth of Suplex City. That was the birth of Suplex City against Cena, and he demolished him. So I was looking at it in this situation. All right, Sammy beat Braun. Now SummerSlam's coming up. He can get a rematch. It might be a squat. It might be a fucking beatdown against Sammy if Braun gets a rematch against Sammy for the title. So they can go that route and give him a rematch. And now Braun is like, all right, you unlock the demon now. I am about to obliterate you in this next match.
Good point.
So I don't say the momentum is skill. It just, if anything, it just unlocked a beast that we hadn't seen from Braun yet. Like, so who knows?
That's a great point, C.
Yeah. Who knows?
And just to cap that part of the conversation off, y'all know Triple H don't give people what they want when they first want it. I mean, like I said,
he make you wait. He make you wait.
Braun has to choose. Braun has to show that he has lasting power. That the dog barks, that the crowd going nuts and everything like that isn't just for right now. I mean, see him. I mean, like I said, LA Knight is still getting huge, massive pops. And that's why I believe he will be rewarded with the United States Championship, because this all wasn't just a flash in the pan or something that died very quickly. It's continued. So again, like I said, he has to show that he has lasting power. Once he has that, he will have a title. But it is Sammy's time, and like I said, it's okay. His matches are boring, but the crowd gets behind Sammy, and he evokes emotion.
And you don't want to make the mistake, and they've done it in the past, of putting a title on someone like that's up and coming too quickly, like whether it's a world title or a mid card title. I remember when Sheamus he got on, like, and he beat Cena in the tables match, and it's just like, okay, all right. And his run was not the greatest. Like Sheamus's run as world champion, yeah, it was not the greatest. So like, it's one of those situations where like you don't want to put a title on someone too quickly, and then risk them like dying off with the crowd, or the universe. And so just like, now, you want them to build that momentum up as much as possible. That way, when the crowd is like really behind them, it'll work out a lot better. So,
all right. Last but not least, we had okay.
I had an idea. I talked to Coach here about the whole IC title.
Yeah.
I thought maybe a fatal four-way booking potentially with Sheamus, Ludwig, Sammy, and Braun. I don't know who's going to win because there's so many factors involved in that. But SummerSlam, I could see all four of those gentlemen being involved in contention with the IC title match. Your guys' thoughts?
We'll see.
Because right now,
I can see that happening, honestly.
But
don't make it. I would say don't make it just a regular fatal four-way. Make it a fatal four-way elimination match.
I said street fight originally to Coach.
Or street fight. Yeah, but street fight elimination. I mean, it's gonna be no disqualification regardless. So, I mean, hey, all bets are off. I'm cool. I would be cool with it.
I'd be cool with Ludwig winning it, then Gunther winning the World Heavyweight title, and them having a small like Judgment Day faction run with some. That was my main thought with that.
Mm-hmm.
They have to work on their promos. I mean, Gunther's work in the ring will earn him the World Heavyweight Championship, but I also don't think Gunther needs to have a lengthy run with the World Heavyweight Championship either, because he can't talk a promo to save his life. Like, it's awful. So I mean, like I said, unless you're gonna give him a mouthpiece, turn one of them females on Raw heel, or Paul Ellerling or somebody. Something has to happen where Gunther has somebody that's a mouthpiece for him, because I can't fully invest in a story with a guy that can barely speak English, and when he does speak, he sounds like he doesn't really want to be speaking English.
That's fair.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I remember Great Khali being a world champion. It was terrible.
Right. Right. I mean, you guys got to think when we
talking about.
When we go to Netflix on January 1st, if Gunther is the champion, is the World Heavyweight Champion, think about everybody he's going to have to do promos against. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Chad Gable cuts a good promo. Sami Zayn cuts a good promo. You got so many different people that he's going to have to face and have to stand into the ring and cut a realistic promo with them. and these guys ain't gonna take it easy on him.
Wait, so are you saying that like you don't think Gunther has the ability to cut a good promo, or you don't think his English is that great?
I don't think his English is that great, and I don't
It's
think he cut the.
better. Is
Pause.
much better than
Pause.
most.
They
It's
just
much better than most international
on
folks.
Monday
Like,
Night Raw.
wait, what happened?
Jey Uso versus Chad Gable on Monday Night Raw. Fireflies definitely are going to interject in that match. Wyatt Six, we'll see him.
There's a 6-woman tag team match.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good piss break right there. Damage control. Woo!
Oh yes,
Go
yeah,
get.
I'm good.
That's an ice cream break for me.
That might be go get strong for me. Yeah.
All right, good people. We're almost getting ready to hit the hour mark, so we want to make sure that we give our listeners a chance. Solo pin Cody Rhodes in our final match of the night. No sighting of Roman Reigns. The new bloodline looked strong as ever. Is Solo finally starting to change your minds and look like a tribal chief? He has the beads. He has the guys backing him. And is he finally starting to convince you guys that he is a main eventer? He will be in the main event of SummerSlam against Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. What are you guys' thoughts on Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline picking up this win? And don't all go at once.
No. Fuck no. He ain't convinced me of shit. Like, no.
We get a Netflix.
Take his weekend cosplay.
We gotta go to news. We gotta go to Netflix.
Yeah, take his weekend cosplay dressing as on somewhere. He ain't no tribal chief. Bring back Roman, and we gonna be good. Like he just a placeholder right now. He a general right now. He just holding up the spot until somebody else, I would say until Roman comes back, but Roman ain't joining the bloodline again. But he Dennis Edwards. He Dennis Edwards, Mike. Roman is David Ruffin, and Solo is Dennis Edwards. If you know, guys don't know, those guys is from the group called the Temptations back in the day. This before y'all time in match. But yeah,
My Lord.
Yeah, Solo. Get the fuck on somewhere, bro. Yo minions are more believable as like ruthless wrestlers than you are. Like, nah, bro, we good.
Oh shit.
Fritos, what'd you think?
Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going storyline wise, that's the right call because you want to make this new faction look strong. And what better way than beating the top three baby faces or three of the top baby faces in the company? It's setting up for Solo versus Cody at SummerSlam, where you think that's where Roman's going to make his return. And then kind of set up that Bloodline Civil War Part 2, since we kind of had a semi-Civil War last summer. But like what C said, the other three guys are more impressive than Solo right now. I mean, Jacob Fatu, my goodness, that guy is
except for Tower.
Oh, yeah,
Mr. Bocce Tower.
Yeah, he did, but he made up for it with his other moves. Like, see, I completely forgot about that botch that he did.
No, I didn't.
Because I'm thinking of all the incredible stuff that he did. Well, you're negative sometimes.
I'm a hater.
Yeah, you're a hater.
Hey,
Oh my God. Are you guys married? Are you having a fight right now? What are you doing? Come on, finish your take, Coachman.
All right. Well, anyways, yes, it was great. Jacob Fatu is the true tribal chief of that new bloodline, not Solo. And Solo's going to be crawling back to Roman once Roman whips his ass.
Fair enough.
I also like to add, I do think maybe Zilla Fatu eventually comes and joins the bloodline since he is on Booker T's promotion.
Yep.
So that would eventually maybe lead in a match where saying, you stole my dad's move. I want Umaga's thumb back. So if that happens, then I see Solo.
Oh, Fritos.
Am I wrong? I'm not wrong.
Oh,
But I
okay.
Take the thumb and shove it up his
Like-
ass.
right. Am I right?
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Just wait
guys. So
live SummerSlam review when me and the coach are drunk together. We're already
You said what?
that's gonna be
You
wild.
said what?
It's gonna
Fritos?
be a wild night.
wait till we're drunk at the live SummerSlam review.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy, man. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be a time, bro.
But I
It's gonna be
mean,
a time.
it was like Coach said, it was the right call for Solo to get the pin to make the faction look strong. I did think at some point, like the very end, that we're going to get Paul Heyman return doing, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the wise man to Roman Reigns, and he comes back out. I honestly thought that, or maybe The Rock coming out to set up,
Or maybe both.
further, or both. I literally thought both. I talked about that too, as both ideas. I thought both ideas were going to happen, but I think it's for future stories going on down the line, either for Survivor Series or maybe even Bad Blood at this point.
I think this is gonna stretch all the way to Mania, honestly, because I think it's gonna culminate with. It's gonna culminate. It's gonna culminate with The Rock and Roman finally getting their match.
Yeah. I think it's going to be the Bloodline Civil War at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
When's that? Is that November, correct?
November, yep.
All right. Dang.
We'll see.
Bad Blood being October, I was going to say Roman versus Solo, which that's still a high possibility. Then The Rock comes out and saying, I'm the High Chief. Solo's got all his orders from me. And that leads to Mania. So I could see something along those bookings and that storyline going in that picture. But with Rumble going in there, it's kind of murky now with that long distance. But I can see something maybe along those lines going on.
And the cool part is you can draw storylines out in WWE because there's so much going on. There's so much stuff to focus on. So Bad Blood could be about ending blood feuds and everything like that. And then you move on from Bad Blood in October to November, where you're going to be doing obviously Survivor Series, and that's going to be huge in itself. But once again, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in, for hanging out with us right after the Money in the Bank PLE. Guys, we're going to try to make this every PLE thing. We're going to try to do live reaction right after as a part of our content that we offer to you guys. So we appreciate you so much. If you enjoyed, or if you're watching this later and you enjoyed this, I need you to make sure that you like, you subscribe, and you share the podcast and channel with anybody that you know that loves wrestling. Again, we are on our march to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. We want to make sure that we get there. And like I said, we want to get there hopefully by the Royal Rumble. So once again, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. And yeah, stay tuned. Tomorrow we're gonna drop another episode, man. We're gonna cap the week. So we appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. Until then, keep on wrestling. We'll see you.
Before we leave, don't forget tomorrow at Weeble's Bar and Grill at Springfield, Illinois. Yours truly, Fritos, will be at Micro Wrestling from 6 to 8. So come by, see some good wrestling. It is the hottest promotion going on. And guess what? Take a picture of me. Have a beer. I'll do shots, minus tequila because I'm allergic, but it's fine. It's fine.
You allergic to tequila?
I swell up in the face. Luckily, the throat doesn't swell up, but my face gets all red.
Damn.
Hey,
But
bro, would you just say your throat? Luckily, the throat don't swallow up.
Swell up, Mike. Swell.
Okay.
Swell up.
Hey,
No
swell.
Hey. And on that note, good people, have a good one.
Well, he's trying to get his get back because we got him earlier.